Hello, welcome to Poppy Talk episode 8. We're doing it. My name is Lisa.
And I'm Genevieve.
I'm Sara.
Sara is our hot tea today. So, Poppy Talk. So what we do is we're opening ourselves up to you guys. So you guys can open yourselves back up to us if you feel comfortable. We're here to talk about herbs, what's hot, what's not, all the things. But right now we're kind of going down the line and interviewing everyone that works here and
hearing everyone's origin story.
Yeah.
How they got here, what they love.
That's my favorite part. Really getting to
all the ways.
Yeah, getting to know a little bit more about it. Like we think we know each other, and then like we hear these stories, and we're like, oh my gosh, that is so cool to know. So we you can email us too if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or want us to talk about any kind of topics at poppytalk@goldenpoppyherbs.com. It's up here. Oh, it's up there. It's up there. It's right there. We would love to hear from you. And again, always thank you for listening. Jen has her safety.
Yeah, as always, our disclaimer. Nothing we discuss here today is intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. Please consult with a qualified healthcare professional, whether that's a doctor, specialist, clinical herbalist, before starting any new herbal protocol.
Yes, safety is always super important to us. Yeah. So Sara Green, you are our hot tea today. Welcome. Yeah. You have picked Adapti.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it as I go and pour it and hopefully not spill it?
I think it's a really underrated tea that we have. Not a lot of people really give it a shot, but I mean, it has like a bunch of nutritive herbs in it. It has goji berry, which I also think is pretty underrated. It's like highly antioxidant. I think it also gives like a sense of calm and well-being. I don't think we really have it in any other blend, but it's a really well-rounded tea.
Yeah, we don't have it in another blend. I sometimes will just like eat a little piece of it.
I love them.
Yeah,
so good.
Delicious.
That is good.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite tea. So cheers.
Okay. Cheers.
Yay.
It's gonna be nice and good.
After tea.
So as always, any tea that we suggest or product in our show notes, you can get that 20% off coupon code. So you can use it online. Give us a call if you want to.
Yeah, it'll be in the show notes.
In the show notes.
Yeah.
God, that is good.
That is really good.
It's like grounding, but also like you feel the minerals and the ginger's warming. Yeah, it levels you out.
It is good. I feel like this tea should be drank a little bit more.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you picked this tea.
When do you find yourself recommending it to people?
Some people come in feeling like they need to do this or they need to do that, and they're not really sure. And I'm like, you probably need to just start here, even just to get into like a routine, because it is the Adapti. It's adaptogens. Drink it every day. Yeah. And just to get into the routine of just drinking an herbal tea, and then see how it makes you feel, and then like maybe come back, and then we can try something else. But it's well-rounded.
Can we remind people about adaptogens?
Yeah.
I think this is like a big word for people.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
But can you
now?
Yeah, can you
can jump in?
Oh, okay. I mean, they're just, to me, a very easy way to explain adaptogens is just something, it's an herb where you drink it, or, whatever form, tincture, tea, where you take it all the time, and then your body adapts to, it's like immunomodulating, or it kind of supports the system and where you kind of need to be to like level out. And not all herbs do that. Reishi's a really good one, but ashwagandha is probably the most well-known.
Yes.
That over time you start to see like, oh yeah, my cortisol is starting to lower and I start to feel a little bit more calm, but it doesn't happen right away. Your body adapts to it, and
your body, like what your body needs.
What your body needs, yeah.
Well, that was a great explanation.
Easy way.
Yeah.
I think the more we kind of talk about, I think people will enjoy that, getting to know that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, so how did you come to Colorado? 'Cause you're not from here.
I'm not from here.
Yeah.
From New York. Upstate, not the city. New York is much bigger than the city. Everyone thinks of the city. So I was in upstate New York and I was feeling a little trapped, and I was in this really cool hippie town, and I decided to go to Oregon to work on a farm, but it ended up being on the commune side. Great people, I learned a lot. It was a lot of hard work and adventures, and just kind of like learning to be on my own. It was the first time I ever like left and like went to the West Coast by myself.
Like one side of the country to
Yeah.
the other.
Big change.
Yeah, it was like my way of getting out without leaving the country.
Oh, okay.
And Oregon really taught me just like people want to help you. Like people want to help. It's not scary to ask questions or ask directions. And this giant backpack that I had on with like a giant tent, and so I was living on this farm for a few months, and it got, as you could imagine, kind of weird. Someone said they were leaving, and I was like, they said they were coming to Colorado, and I was like, I'll jump in your car. So I got in their car, and I had a great time, so I stayed.
Wow.
Did you land here?
Yeah.
Like in Fort Collins specifically?
I had friends here at the time, so I was like, oh, I'll stay with them for a little. And then, my friend kind of joked about moving here. And then I went back to New York, and she's like, no, we're going. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go.
I love that. You made it here. How long have you been here? In
11 years?
Oh my gosh.
12 years?
That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a time. Lots of changes, myself and the town, but
100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
lots of growth
Yes.
in both.
Well, we're so glad you're here. You've been here for a couple of years now. Yeah.
3?
Coming up on 3.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, what's your role here?
My role is the jokester. I'm cracking jokes. But I'm a clinical herbalist. And I make products, which I was so happy to be a part of. You kind of like learn to see plants in a different way too when you make products. Just like why you use that plant and how it can transfer for what I know from the plant as a tea, how it could also work, for skincare. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, like it can still go both ways for the most part. And so it's nice to play with plants and also help people. So that's what I do here.
How did so when you landed in Fort Collins, kind of what was your path towards herbalism? Like what struck that fire for you?
Yeah, I think it kind of was always there. I mean, I think around when I was like 19, I kind of had this like epiphany of like, I just want what the earth can give me. And, like I went off birth control. I stopped, like I started like reading ingredients and like eating whole foods and just like really being like, okay, what is life and what do I want from it? And it had its ups and downs, but around I was in Brooklyn, and I only wanted to make all my own things. So it actually started with product making. I was like, I just want to make.
What was the first product you made?
Like in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I think it was like shampoo.
Nice.
It was so kind of weird. I had like limited resources. Nobody else was doing this that I knew. I was just like, I'm just going to try and research. I learned a lot about essential oils in that time because I spilled cinnamon essential oil on my hand by accident. And I burned my hand.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, oh wow, like this is intense. And, but that just led me to research more. And so, I made this like real weird shampoo. I was making face masks, and I was like, I would love to just do this all the time. And like not buy these like products that come in these plastic tubes that I don't even, it's like loaded with alcohol, which just dries out your skin. So when I moved to Brooklyn for a little, came back to Fort Collins, and I had a friend who told me about Golden Poppy and about the school in town, and he was like, it's right up your alley, like you should be doing this. And after like a year, I was like, oh yeah, like maybe I'll check that out. And then in 2020, I joined the school. So,
Which school? The Equinox.
Equinox Center, yeah.
Nice.
And 2020 was a weird time to do that.
Oh my gosh.
But it was also kind of the best time.
Yeah.
Because that teacher, she's really good at, like, if you're in a pinch, do this.
Yeah.
Like, if the world is shutting down, which it is, do this. And, like, you know...
You immersed yourself.
You immerse yourself
Totally
in
jumped
it.
right in.
And, of course, keeping yourself healthy. And, like, how to protect yourself, maybe in, like, in a natural way. And just, like... I just learned a lot about, you know, herbs, and it's kind of fun. I feel like I'm very much in the middle of, like, how I do things at Golden Poppy and how I learn things there. I find myself very centered and like,
there's
let's
so many
just,
ways
like, put this together
to do things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then there's other ways where I'm like, get the exact calculation down, but other times I'm like, just put it in a jar. So it's kind of fun to be in the middle and just kind of do both.
Yeah, I think like it made me think like during 2020. I think we all like working here immersed ourselves deep into immune health and lung health, and like it really like helped broaden our horizons. I think right,
absolutely.
we learned so much during that time. That was during that strange time, but we learned a lot. Yeah, like
what herbs
our lung tea
use,
came from that, and like our lung tincture, and so which we still have today, and they're awesome.
Use a ton. Yeah,
Great tea.
Do you have any herbalists in your world that you like love referencing, or like specific books that you're like hold really close to your heart?
I love Aviva Ram. She is just she's so wonderful too. She speaks really well. Like, I love listening to her podcast. But for her to just, you know, come from like a medical background and then into an herbal background, that combo to me is just like, I really trust her.
Yeah.
It's such a unique combination.
She's
You don't
just
see a ton.
so amazing. She really advocates for women, especially in like the healthcare world, because it's really hard for women to like get the testing that we need.
Yes.
She focuses a lot on like thyroid, and like how we just that lacks in the medical like Western system.
We have some good books by her.
We have
I think,
great
don't we?
books.
So,
Yeah.
Adrenal Thyroid Revolution.
Yeah.
Hormone Balance. I
Yes.
think. Yeah, she's great.
I really like her kids' books too.
Yeah.
A couple on like raising kiddos too.
Oh, nice.
Use nerves. It's great.
That's cool.
Yeah, I reference that book a lot, and her. And then there's a book called Herbs for Pets. I can't remember the author now, but it is amazing. It's very
We'll put it in the show notes.
to go through.
Don't
I
forget.
use it all the time for my
Write that
dog.
down.
Yeah, write that down. I'll put that in there.
Yeah, we do sell that one. We reference that one, I think, quite
Yeah,
a bit. Yeah, Rita references that
So
one,
easy
too.
to read through. It has little formulas in it, whether it's like a tea or a glycerin, and most people it's easier to make a tea, but you just learn to see like what herbs are safe.
Yeah.
And
Do
like
you use herbs with your pets often?
Oh, yeah.
kind of. I mean, they're pretty good, but like you know, most often than not, it's like psyllium husk.
Yeah.
You know, if they're having like a tummy issue, which is like just so easy. But my previous beloved, wonderful dog who passed away, when she had some like colon issues and like UTIs, and I was just always making her teas, and like I just would mix it up with rice and
Yeah.
just kind of support her through the end, really. But yeah, that was where I really dove deep into that book.
Feels nice to be able to do that. Offer that to your pets.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think we also have a lot of people come in for their pets too. So it's nice to like have people that, you know, you too with your with your puppies. Yeah, a good reference to have.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's a good book.
Yeah, it's a very good book.
Is it me?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. Okay. Well, you did talk about your education. You've done some extensive. You've been in school for a while now.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, so now
But I feel like you're always researching one. Like if you're on the computer, like every time I come up, there's like this like intense like research paper. I'm like, I can't even read that. Like it's just. But I feel like you're always researching and always
Yes.
studying. It's like you're always doing that.
it is just so fun. I know you like to research too, and it's just like, especially when someone comes in, they're like, "Oh, I have X, Y, and Z," as if
Yeah.
I'm a doctor and I know, and I'm like, "Tell me what that is," because I'm gonna go research it for like
Yeah.
the next few days. Because
Yeah.
sometimes people come in with things that are actually more common than I think. So like to just do the research and then learn a little bit, and then I take that research stuff and then apply it to see if there's anything out there with herbal medicine. A lot of the times it's TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, and like sometimes we can help with that, but it takes a little bit deeper dive. Yeah. But yeah, so now, I mean, I started school in 2020, and then I took a year off in 2021, and then I actually took the first year again in 2022, but I just kind of like audited. I didn't like do the test because I had already got the certificate. I just like wanted to just like dive back in and with a new mind. And then I went through advanced and clinical. And now we kind of just do like continuing education. So once a month we meet to talk about pathology, and we kind of roundtable sometimes.
That's nice.
Which is really nice because like you can always learn. There's always more to learn. I mean, my teacher has a lot to offer, and I'm, grateful that, I mean, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the knowledge
nice.
that is, I'm so happy to take
Priceless.
in. It is.
Yeah. And you get to bring some of like your experience to that space too, or something that you're dealing with a client or something.
It
I'm
always,
I love that.
It always connects somehow. And then I'm also doing a nutrition therapy institute, which is in Denver area. So I finished one course of that, but it has like an herbal background to it. So like, I did anatomy and phys first, but at the end of every lesson, like they do talk, I mean, it's mostly food, obviously, but they do talk about a lot of herbs.
That's nice. Kind of ties it all in.
It does, yeah. But it's kind of fun, like when I get to write the papers, because the tests at the end are all essay questions. So, but a lot of it is like just things that I know, which is like kind of fun. I'm like, we can't forget about this though. So I'm excited to complete that program. It'll take some time, but
is it self-paced?
Kind of.
Yeah. That's nice.
They're all videos, but I mean, I'm learning a lot through that institute. It is really deep.
That's cool.
It's very cool.
It's nice to have something like that you can self-pace through and like still do your job or whatever, your other self-studies. That's nice. I think that's great.
Yeah.
And you do see clients here.
I do see clients.
Do you want to share any of like your specialties of things that you love working with?
Yeah. I don't really think I have like a niche. I mean, I think I gravitate sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, oh, that's kind of like, do I want to do that? And then, but in those moments, I'm like, well, it may be scary now, but like if I dive deep, I get to just research about it, and then I get to
get your
learn,
research
and
on.
like, but I mean, I have a client now who, I mean, I think we're having pretty good success with like the hyperthyroidism, and that's been a really fun one. I mean, it's not fun, but like for me as an herbalist to just like
to help him
watch them, and just like see them get better and like feel good and tell me they feel better, and I'm like, wow, like that is so fulfilling.
Definitely.
But I think like digestive things I tend to gravitate towards because it's never easy, and I think I want to find out why, and I also think that person deserves to know why it's happening, and not just because not one herb is going to fix it. And I think that sometimes that's hard to explain to people. They're like, well, I'll just get some peppermint. And I'm like, okay, well, do you have acid reflux? And I'm like, yes. And I'm like, then you don't do peppermint. Like, let's talk about it. And like, let's try and figure out like what's really going on. And so I think like in the end, I'm a very much like a root person. I want to figure out why, and no matter what it is.
Yeah. Your curiosity, it's like, oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, I was just going to say your curiosity is like what I love most about your practice is that like, just like how you get to the bottom of things because of that like drive from your curiosity of like where it's coming from.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, because I've always dealt with like weird, mysterious things, and I'm like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I need to know what.
And like the doctors aren't helping, and like sometimes it ends up being something really simple where it's like, I just needed to drink some lemon water. Like I feel better, and like not saying that's a fix, but like, you know, it's just like sometimes it could be more simple. And I think herbalists have a really good way of putting things together that as the client speaks, they don't even realize it. It takes the herbalist to be like, I am seeing this picture now. And I don't always hear that from Western medicine. Not saying that I haven't experienced that, because I have, but it's few and far between. But I enjoy the puzzles. Yeah, and, like, putting them together.
Yeah, it's like the holistic, looking at the whole body rather than just masking that symptom. Like you're figuring out, like, well, what is this stemming from? Let's look at the whole body. I love that.
Yeah. So how did we get here? And peeling off the layers.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the last herb you used? Did you have like before this tea?
Before this tea.
Yeah.
I have a tincture.
Or like your protocol, yeah.
What?
Or like your protocol, or like your what's your herb thing that you're doing right now? Because we all have one.
True,
right?
yeah. Yeah, so like every like month or so, I'll do like just like, okay, what is something that I may be struggling with, or what do I have going on in my life where herbs can support me? And right now, I have a lot going on, like with work and then school, travel, my other business that's starting.
Yes, we should talk about that. Yes.
I made a tincture, and it's eleuthero, lemon balm, bacopa, and gotu kola. Okay. So it's like some brain health. Yes. I love eleuthero. That's probably like one of my favorite adaptogens for just like.
Oh, look at that! It is. Also known as poor man's ginseng.
Poor man's ginseng. Yes. You don't need American ginseng. You need eleuthero. And then lemon balm. You know that. She's just such a great ally. Especially I have ADHD, so this like combination of herbs helps me feel calm but like focused to like keep on the path that I want without getting overwhelmed. So it's been really nice. So I've been taking that.
Oh, that's a nice
twice a day. Yeah.
Tell us about your other business.
Yes. Yeah, what's the name? What do you got going on?
So my other side quest is it's called Soladago Herbal Infusions, and they are botanical infused glycerin. So it's like a fun, tasty, like you can call it a syrup. And you can put it in like cocktails, mocktails. I put it in my yogurt.
Soda water? You put it in my
soda water.
It's good. Ooh, it's really good.
It's really tasty. And it is a medicinal extract. So like, you know, one of the flavors, you know, the herbs uses lemon ginger. So it's like if you're like feeling a little nauseous, like you could just take a teaspoon of it, but you could also add it to your bubbly water and just like enjoy it with like a lemon peel or whatever.
Sounds delicious. Where can we find that?
Yeah, so right now, well, Brita and I are doing a First Friday event, which
this will come out in
a
lot later than this. So.
Yeah, but it'll be at.
We can add it in the show notes where you can get where you can get her products. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully here at some point. Salt Road Brewery will have it. They put it in their hard seltzer instead of using like the, you know, high fructose corn syrup, like the Monin or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like those syrups.
Yes.
Yeah. And like a lot of people there are just like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm like, would you want a botanical based, zero sugar? And they're like,
100%. Yes. I think everyone would probably choose that over
Yeah.
that. Especially if it's like locally made and that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is that?
So this is the smooth tattoo. I have a lot of tattoos, and you know, traditionally they always tell you to get aquaphor or like petroleum jelly, and I just like never felt good about that. And then a lot of other things on the market have essential oils in them, and you shouldn't put essential oils on like an open wound.
Yeah.
So I created Smooth Tattoo. So it's
a cute little container.
And it's cute. So it's an
you probably don't need that much
oil. True, yeah. It's actually a little bit goes a long way. But it has gotu kola, calendula. It has pine resin, which I harvest that. I wild craft that. myrrh, plantain, and marshmallow.
Nice.
And it's infused with olive oil and jojoba oil. And it heals really nicely. It feels really good. So you can find that here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think, we'll probably have to have you back because we have more questions for you. And we'll definitely be back because we're going to, once we start getting through everyone that works here, we're going to do a round table. We're going to have more people here and we're going to talk about more hot topics and maybe, dig in a little deeper with everybody. And if there's something that you are interested in us chatting about, that would be awesome. Just send us an email, poppytalk@goldenpoppyherbs.com. And as always, as the famous British playwright said, where there is tea, there is hope. And thank you so much, Sarah, for coming to episode 8.
We'll have you back so soon. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Amber.